Growing a YouTube channel can be extremely difficult. It takes a ton of time and a ton of hard work, or hustle as some people may call it, but it can be done. Last month on this channel alone, we went from 167,000 views per month to over 650,000 views per month. On top of that, we started a brand new automotive channel last year and grew that from zero, nothing, nada. First video was uploaded on January 3rd, I believe, or January 4th of last year, and it now gets over 120,000 views per month. So how did we do this, and how can you do this? How can you start a YouTube channel, get it growing, get people coming to it, and basically build out your YouTube channel from nothing? Well, I'm going to be going over that in this video. I'm going to be talking about specific strategies that we've used, specific things that we do in order to grow our channels, and I'm just going to be showing you things that'll set you apart from everybody else on YouTube with the content you produce and the videos you make. So nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump on into it. And first and foremost here, you need to make sure that you have a cohesive branding for your entire YouTube channel. Well, I'm not saying that every single thumbnail needs to be the exact same thing. Do not do that. But what I am saying is that you need to have a theme and overall look that your channels and your thumbnails and that your videos in general have. Everyone from Captain Sparkles to Philip DeFranco to Mumbo Jumbo to even us here at The Breakdown do this. They have a consistent and consecutive style. You actually are seeing a few on your screen right now, people's styles of their channels, and how you can see everything is similar. Yours doesn't necessarily have to be beautiful, but what it does have to be is cohesive and make sense. By doing this, you make your videos recognizable to your community. That way, as you grow, more and more people will come to your videos just by seeing the thumbnail. They don't even need to see the title. They don't even need to know it's by you to know it's by you via the thumbnail, because you have a cohesive brand and a similar style to all of your thumbnails and all of your videos. This will keep people coming back over time, over and over and over and over again, and YouTube really is a snowball effect. The more subscribers you have, the more views you get, the more views you get, the more subscribers you get, the more subscribers you get, the more views you get. It's a snowballing effect that grows over time, and having a cohesive brand from day one can help make that happen faster, better, stronger, and easier. Now, speaking of people coming back over and over and over again, to grow a YouTube channel in 2019, you really need to have a consistent uploading schedule. Now, I'm not saying you have to post every single day. That's not something you have to do anymore. But you do need to post consistently, and I would recommend at least once a week, if not more, if you can produce high-quality content at a good rate. As long as you're producing good content that people want, if you can do that every day, do it. We do it here. But if it takes you a week to produce a really high-quality, incredible video, post once a week. But make sure you're consistent. Make sure you post every week. Whatever content schedule you can fit in and make work, you can grow a channel off of. But the more you post, the more content that goes up, the more chances at bat you have to hit a video that knocks it out of the park, that does really well, that makes your channel overall grow 2, 3, 4x. The key is here, you need to produce high quality content though. Content that people want to enjoy. And speaking of high quality content, what exactly is that? So many YouTubers and so many content creators talk about you have to produce high quality content, but what is high quality content? Now, in my opinion, high quality content is videos recorded with a clear picture, right? Like a clear video, and clear audio, right? So watchable 1080p video and very clear, easy to hear, easy to understand audio. Now, for example, an iPhone fits this, right? You can use an iPhone. We actually do use this iPhone to record many vlogs and videos. The reason we can do that, by the way, is because iPhones, right, and most mobile phones now, Samsung phones, everything, has a good, very good camera on it, right, 1080p at least. iPhone actually does 4K on its rear-facing camera, and the audio is very clear. It's got multi-channel audio. It's going to be able to hear everything. It's going to be able to pick up audio very clear, very crisp, and just overall, very easy to understand. Now, I do have Amazon links in the description down below to more advanced gear, DSLRs, and better microphones for, like, you know, sitting down like this, webcams like the one I'm using here, capture cards if you're looking to do gaming videos. I have all sorts of gear linked in the description down below, so it's just a good resource if you want to go check it out. Those are affiliate links, so if you purchase those links, it does help us out. We get a little cut of that, so thank you very much. But nevertheless, you don't need any of that gear. All you need is an iPhone to record vlogs and to record stuff like that, because it gets the job done. It's a high quality camera, and it's a high quality mic that's very clear and easy to understand. So many YouTube channels have been started off of just an iPhone that now have millions upon millions of subscribers, so don't be afraid to just pick up your phone and get started. From there, though, it is actually important that you create content that people want to watch. This is actually really important. I see so many content creators making videos that really just don't have much sustenance to them. There isn't anything there that people would really want to watch. For example, if you're just uploading a raw playthrough of a video game, not many people are going to want to watch that. Now, how to beat a certain part of a video game that's particularly challenging, that's very worth somebody watching. People are going to find that content. We'll talk about that here in a second. And overall, that's actually something that people will see. But just a raw playthrough, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's just how things work these days with YouTube. Now, I'm not saying you need drama in your videos to make it somewhere, but just make sure your videos either tell a story or help people out or are engaging. This video, for example, doesn't have any drama in it, but a lot of people are interested in growing on YouTube. Thus, this video makes sense. People are interested in it. It's a topic that people want to hear about. Another example of this is our automotive channel. Over there, we do videos on the actual cost of ownership on luxury cars, BMWs, Range Rovers, Mercedes, things like that. This is something people want to know about. People are very interested in. They want to know this before they jump in and buy those cars. Topics like that are great to cover when you're running a channel. Make sure whatever topics you cover, though, people are actually interested in it, people actually want more information on it, and people will actually sit and watch a video about it. But the thing is that people want to know about it, and they can't find it, and specifically when they look for it, can't find your video, none of this really matters at all. So how can you actually get people to watch your content no matter the size of your channel? Well, it's pretty simple, actually, and I think a lot of people overcomplicate it. You just need to optimize that content for search engines. This is how we've actually grown this channel as quickly and as speedily as we have, and actually how we've grown our automotive channel as quickly and speedily as we have. Now, I can make an entire video on this, but there is a link in the description down below. It's actually the first link in the description down below, and then I'll take you off to our website showing you how to SEO your YouTube videos. It dives in depth on it, and if there is one thing you take away from this video, that needs to be it. You need to go read that article, get in depth with it, and actually implement the things there. That will give you results. At least it's given us a ton of results, and actually other people we've helped in the past. So yeah, go check that article out. It is linked in the description down below again, and it's 100% free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm really not. It's just an awesome article with all the information you need. And while SEO is one of the biggest ways to grow a channel no matter what, another great way is collaboration. Working with other YouTubers and content creators can really supercharge your growth on YouTube. The downside of this, you have to know other content creators on YouTube. You have to find people who will work with you and make content with you. So how do you even do that? Well, it's pretty simple. Interact with them. Tweet them, comment on their Instagram post. Don't talk about you, talk about them, talk about their content, and maybe occasionally mention, I also made a video on a topic similar to this. And that's all. You don't link to the video or anything like that, and they'll find your content. I promise they will. If you become a super fan, someone who's always there, we're commenting on their stuff, always interacting with them, they'll eventually check out your channel. I do this all the time, actually. And they might actually work with you, may be interested in making some content together. So that is something that you can do. That's how you can find YouTubers to work with. But focus on YouTubers that are your size. PewDiePie is not going to work with somebody who has 0 subs or even 10,000 subs, most likely. However, someone with 10,000 subs, very likely to work with someone with even 8,000 subs or even 5,000 subs, right? So try to find somebody on a similar level as you, and then you can work with them and you'll grow together. You'll gain their subs, they'll gain your subs, but together, you both are lifted up in the process. And that's how most collaboration on YouTube is. It's not someone with 1 million subscribers working with somebody with 1,000. It's somebody with 10,000 working with somebody with 15,000. Or somebody with 100,000 working with somebody with 125,000. It's a very, very simple process, and that's typically how it works. Creators on the same level work together and share subscribers with each other, and both of them are lifted up in that. And speaking of leveling up and being lifted up with content, you need to make sure you have a clear goal. You need to make sure you know where your targets are at. We set targets for every 3 months, 6 months, and year, in addition to a 2-year goal, and we actually even have a 5-year goal for all of the things that we do, because we are super long term. And that's what I would recommend on YouTube. It's not an overall overnight success thing. Everyone you see on this platform has had to work very, very hard to get to where they're at. Even people who might have followings on other places like Twitter or Instagram, and they come over to YouTube and have success, they had to work very, very hard on Instagram to get that following to then switch it over to YouTube, right? So that's the thing. Whoever you see who's huge on YouTube has had to work extraordinarily hard to get there. Don't forget that. You will too if you want any success on YouTube. Hundreds of hours go into YouTube channels before they even get anywhere. Our automotive channel, for example, had nearly 80 videos before it really took off and went from 30,000 views a month to over 80,000 views a month to over over 100,000 views a month. So that's something you have to keep in mind. That's something you need to expect. And if you do that, you can grow and have a successful YouTube channel, especially if you use the rest of the tips I mentioned here. Now, I'm sure I forgot something. If you have a channel that you're growing, let me know in the comment section down below what's worked for you. That'll help other people find other methods to grow that I didn't mention here. But nevertheless, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content to help us here grow our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching again. My name is Nick. This has been The Breakdown, and I am out. Peace.